Have you ever been told by a teacher that you must revise, but then you're left wondering, okay, but how? If you're anything like me, you probably have done the usual, memorizing content here and there, flipping through your notes, without really knowing if there's a better way to study. So in this video, we are going to be looking at an effective way to revise or study. Hi everyone, I'm Teacher Cheryl. Welcome back to Cher's English Tuition. In this channel, we bring you mini lessons for secondary school English. If you want to stay on top of your English game, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss out on any of our lessons. Okay, so let's take a look at what we will cover in this video. There are 3 things, and the first thing is to devise a study plan. Second, organize your notes and worksheets, and the third is to carry out your plan. Now do watch out for our next video as well, because in the next video we are going to expand a little bit more on the third part, which is to carry out your plan. We're going to talk about how to actually study in that particular video. Okay, so let's jump right into today's lesson. So let's start off with the first one, which is to devise a study plan. Now the most important thing that you will need to do is to set a goal. And this goal must be a SMART goal. And what SMART means is that your goal must be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. Let me show you a couple of examples. So let's say I want to focus on editing. So my SMART goal could look something like this. I will achieve at least 8 marks for the editing component by the end of the June holidays. And I could also set a second goal, which will help me to achieve my first goal. So it might look something like this. I will achieve this by completing 1 editing practice a day and 1 timed editing practice test once a week to measure my progress. If you'd like a more detailed video on how to set SMART goals, let me know in the comment box below. Alright, so once you have your goal, the next thing you need to do is to plan a proper schedule. In order to do this, you need to first block out your current schedule. So this would be something that you have already planned, for example, family events, trips, extra classes, and so on. So take a look at my example calendar. I'm using Google Calendar for this. So in my schedule, you'll be able to see some of my planned family events, some meetups with friends, and also some other extra classes that I'm taking. Once you have blocked out your current schedule, the next thing you can do is to identify free periods of time. So for example, maybe on Mondays from 1 to 5 p.m. I'm free. So I'm going to block that out on my calendar. And maybe on Tuesdays, I'm free from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So again, I'm going to block that out on my calendar. So once I've done this, now I'm going to decide how much time I need per subject. Now in secondary school, we have a lot of different subjects that we have to study. So we need to kind of decide how much time to allocate for each subject. Of course, you should allocate more time for the subjects that you are weaker in. So this tends to be a bit more subjective. So for example, maybe I'd like to work on English for 2 hours a day. Now for some of us, we can probably study for 2 hours straight, but not all of us can actually do that because it can be quite exhausting as well. We do need to take little brain breaks to help refresh and recharge us. So the next thing you can do is to choose a block of time. So maybe you can decide to study for 45 minutes to an hour and then take a 5 to 10 minute break and then continue again 45 minutes or an hour. Or you can use the Pomodoro technique as well. If you would like me to go through the Pomodoro technique in detail, please let me know in the comment box below. So now that we've decided everything, we are going to confirm our schedule. So take a look at my example calendar. I've blocked out my current schedule. I have identified my free periods of time, and within these free periods of time, I have decided how much time I'm going to spend per subject. And finally, I have chosen the blocks of time that I would be studying, including my break times. If you find our lessons helpful, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share it with your friends as well. We also provide online tuition classes for secondary school students.
So when we say that the answers can be taken from the text, it is a direct content. If the clues are taken from the text and those clues help us with the answers, it's direct inferential. Nice job, everyone. So yes, based on what I said earlier, direct inferential is the question type where we get the clues and we use those clues to craft an answer.
If you need any further help, please contact us through our website or on WhatsApp. All these details will be in the description box below. Now that we have completed our study plan, the next thing that we need to do is to organize our notes and worksheets. What you basically need to do is to get everything in order. So there are many ways that you can organize your notes and worksheets. You can organize them by subject, chapters, themes, exam components, and so on. Choose the one that suits you best. And while you're organizing this, make sure to check for incomplete or any missing notes as well. When you've gotten all of that sorted, what you need to do is look through your notes and worksheets and try to identify your weak areas, because this will be the areas that you're going to spend more time on when you're revising. So look through all your exam papers, any practices or worksheets that you have already done. Look through the mistakes that you have made. Take note of any feedback that's been given to you already. And then start noting down all the areas that you still struggle with or you are still confused by, or maybe the areas that you would like to improve on. I'll give you an example. So after looking through all my notes and worksheets and the mistakes that I've made, I have identified an area that I'm struggling with, which is English comprehension. Specifically, answer in your own words questions and effective questions. Okay, so now that we have devised the study plan and we have organized our notes and worksheets, and we've also identified the areas that we need to focus on, we can now carry out our plan. What you need to do is to place your schedule somewhere visible or somewhere that's very accessible to you. Make sure to inform your family and your friends so that they will take note and not disturb you or interrupt you during your revision. And make sure you have a designated study area. Why you need to have this is because you would already have all your notes and worksheets organized neatly there, so it's easier for you to just go there and sit down and start studying. And make sure the area is also quiet, basically a conducive area for you to sit down and focus on your revision for a period of time. Do watch out for my next video, because in that video we're going to look at how to actually study. So we're going to expand more on this third part of carrying out your plan. So this is what we have covered in today's video. You need to first devise a study plan, and then organize your notes and your worksheets, and then finally carry out your plan. So that's all for today's lesson. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Most importantly, please leave a comment below if you have any questions about the lesson. And also feel free to send us your video requests as well. See you in the next one. Bye!